Yeah. Slow mo.
What's up, nail fam? It's your girl TiaBella. Born Pretty was kind enough to send me over these 5 products to review on my channel for you guys. I did mention these products in my AliExpress Born Pretty haul. I showed these as well as an additional 25 other products from Born Pretty. And I did swatch these already. So I'm just going to quickly show you or remind you of the swatches that I did in that previous video. This first one is actually a nail polish, not a gel polish. And the other 4 is 3 gel polishes and then 1 top coat. And as you can see, they have this reflective and metallic properties to them. I'm not 100% sure which one is reflective, but I know that the very first one that I showed, that purple, like glittery one, that was reflective. And this last one here is very reflective to me. The other 2 are very much metallic and they have like cat eye properties, and they did send me over a cat eye wand to use with those gel polishes. But I'm going to be focusing on these glitters one because I love them the most. They're purple, they're iridescent, they're glittery, they're sparkly, they're really pretty. And as you can see with this one, it has metallic properties. There's that cat eye in there. And then again, this is their top coat. I don't yet have a base coat from Born Pretty, so I definitely do need to get a base coat from them. And that's basically it. So just wanted to show you the colors just to remind you what they sent me. And again, thank you to Born Pretty for sending these to me to review. So now let's get into some nail designs. So I'm going to be doing some press-on nails, and I've already filed and buffed these nails. So now what I'm going to do is go in with a layer of base gel over all of the nails. Once I have all of the base gel onto the nails, I will put this under my UV lamp to cure for around 45 seconds. So the colors that I'm going to be using, I have this super top coat. And then I have this Sequins Gel that was in my previous AliExpress video. I love their Sequins Gel. Highly recommend you get some. I'm going to be using this kind of mixed beautiful glitter, that purple glitter that I showed you earlier. And then I have this gel polish here, which is kind of like a nice nude pink. It's called Bisque Pink. So for this lazy French design, like I'm not concerned about having a perfect U line or the perfect V line or anything like that. This is a very lazy design. I'm just taking my gel polish brush and allowing it to just stroke down, and wherever it stops is where it stops, and that's basically it. The top part where the clear is, I'm going in with another polish. And that's how I'm going to make my little French inspired nail design. So basically you want to get a thin layer down on the nail first. If you end up having like any, gel polish go underneath the nail, like as you can see here, just make sure you wipe it away before you cure it under your UV lamp. And I put this under my UV lamp for 45 seconds. And then once I take it out of the UV lamp, then I go in with a second layer of that same gel polish all over the nail and then cure it once more again. Now towards the top part of the gel polish, like I'm just taking the brush and kind of fading it out just to make sure that there's no sharp line there. And that's how this nail has turned out. Once I'm done, then I'm going to go in with the next gel polish. And it's going to be that purpley, like bluey, glitter reflective gel polish that I showed you earlier. And what you want to do is, again, start off with a thin layer, and you're just going to apply that to the nail and just bring it on down. Now, while I was doing this, I did notice that the pink gel polish that I applied earlier, like there's little ridges there in the center. I'm not too concerned about them at this minute because I do plan to, cover most of the nail design anyway. But you just want to be mindful that you're using thin layers, because maybe that means that the gel polish hasn't cured properly, and just be mindful of that when you're doing your design. So once I have those 2 layers of that gorgeous glitter reflective gel polish, now I'm going to go in with the Sequins Gel. And the Sequins Gel is going to go to the tip of the nail. So it's going to be the Sequins Gel with a little bit of that glitter reflective gel in the center, and then ending with the pink at the base cuticle area of this nail. And that's what's going to be my lazy fringe. So essentially it's just adding different gel polishes and not caring where they land on the nail. Now, when you are applying these Sequins Gel, because it is like a top kind of coat, kind of gel polish, you want to make sure that you layer them and move them around, because if you don't, then your nail is going to be a bit lumpy, or it's going to have a little bit of texture to it. So be sure to spread them out evenly and make sure you know where you're putting them. Push them around and make sure that they aren't sticking out to the sides. And if you have to turn your nail sideways so that you can see, you know, where everything is landed, if it's all smooth, just kind of drag it down wherever you want them on your nail. So I'm done with this nail for the moment. I will be coming back. So I'm just going to go in with a layer of top coat all over this nail, just to make sure that I don't damage this whilst I move on to the other nails, and cure that under my UV lamp for 60 seconds. So moving on to the index finger as well as the pinky finger, I'm going to go in with a full coverage of this pink gel polish all over the nail. Going in with my first thin layer, cure that under the UV lamp for 45 seconds, and then I'm going to go in with a second layer. When I took these out of the UV lamp, I was like, what in the world is going on? And for some reason, while I was doing those nails, like the lamp kept flickering. And I looked at it and I was like half of the bulbs were off. So I had to throw that one away, and then I had to go and get the new, lamp that I had lying around, thankfully, and I plugged that in, and then everything started curing properly. So I went in with 2 layers of these reflective gel polish on the middle and ring finger, and they cured fine. All right, so now let's try to save these ugly nails. And I found these stickers that have bees and snakes and butterflies. And I also have these like charms from Shein that's of a bee and a butterfly, as well as these flat back rhinestones from Makartt. So I said, you know what? We are going to fix this nail right now, turn these ugly nails into some pieces of art. So whenever you have issues on your nails, here's a quick fix. Just put a sticker over it or add some glitter and you're going to be okay. Obviously, if this is a product that you're selling to someone or giving to someone, you can't do that. But since it's just for me, I'm okay with putting on a few stickers. And then I need to be able to tie in the butterfly as well as the bee charms that I have over there. So I was looking at this, trying to figure out like which one to use, I ended up with a small snake on the ring finger, because for the ring finger I did like a side lazy French. So half of this nail, or a portion of the nail, is clear, and so that's why I decided to put the snake there, so that you could see it a little bit more clearer. All right, and then for the other nails, I decided that I wanted to add like a bee and a butterfly, because again, like I have those charms there, something has to tie them in. So I'm taking like this bee here, and as I was looking at it, I was like, this doesn't look like a bee, this looks like a fly. So I was like, what does a bee look like, It was so funny whilst I was doing these nails, because it's like one disaster after the next, and you have to think on your mind at the last minute, like, what am I going to do, right? So I had to go and look at the bee charm to remember what a bee looked like, and then I figured the one that's closest looking to the bee was this sticker here. Anyway, I just wanted you to know, like, whilst I'm doing these nails, so much things go wrong and so many thoughts go through my head, and I just like, you know what, let me just throw this together, and then boom, it all kind of comes together in the end. So afterwards, I go ahead and I put some top coat onto these nails to seal them all in, especially the ones with the stickers. And then for the bee charm and the butterfly charm, I'm going to be using some rhinestone glue onto the nail, and we're just going to stick them on. So for the first one, I would do a bee and a butterfly, and then for the other nail, I would do a butterfly and then a bee, kind of changing it up just a little bit. For the thumb, I'm going in with some of these flat back rhinestones from the Makartt Pink and Blanket that I just did my nails with the other day. So I'm just putting a few around the thumb just so that it doesn't look too plain. I also decided that I wanted to tie in a little bit of gold on those other fingers because I felt like they were still a bit bare and I didn't want to add any rhinestone. You know, sometimes you don't always need bling, you just need something extra. So I'm taking this gold line art gel that I got from AliExpress and I'm just going around the edges of this nail, both top and bottom. I also go over the edges of the ring finger as well, just to tie in some gold to that design. So here is how they look right now, and this is how they look when I finally finish them. So I did go and add a gold snake on the ring finger again, and I like how they have turned out. So again, thank you to Born Pretty for sending these products over to me to review. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tutorial. I hope you give the Lazy French a try, and I will see you in the next video.